coach.
Thank you very much. Ms. Rollins, who'd ever known? 30 years ago, I'm a young coach at Texas A&M, and you're student body president.
That's
First
true.
time we met. Yep.
And we sat next to each other in lots of meetings. That's exactly right.
And look where we're at now.
I know. It's an amazing world.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're going to be awesome.
Thank you.
But I don't want to sugarcoat this because my farmers back home are hurting.
Yes, sir.
We're in trouble. Our farmers are in trouble. Small farmers are selling right and left. I got a bill on the floor, actually I dropped it yesterday, about keeping foreign adversaries from buying our farmland. We're selling it right and left. But I don't blame them because they can't make a profit. Row croppers in my state of Alabama are really getting killed. Cotton farmers last year, the input cost was about $400 an acre. They might have got $100 an acre out of their crop last year. Yeah. That's the reason we had to do a supplemental right before Christmas. My phone was ringing off the wall. We have got to help our farmers, but they hate handouts. I'll tell you that right now. They hate it because they want to do their own work. So I'm glad you understand that. Being from Texas, you understand it.
Yes,
and
sir.
Again, it is a dire problem, and it's not going to get fixed overnight. I'm looking forward to seeing who your team is going to be around you. I will tell you this: it's discouraging to know that you walk into the office building where you're going to have 3,000 or 4,000 employees, and you can shoot a gun and not hit anybody. There's nobody there. Nobody's been working in the office for 4 years. I mean,
Yes.
It's embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. Our farmers need help, and we got nobody working at the office. So we have to get input costs down. That's not your job. 6, 7 years ago, a cotton picker cost $750,000 in Alabama. Today, it's $1.5 million.
Yes, sir.
Fertilizer's gone sky high after the Ukraine war. It's embarrassing to where we've got. There's a $45 billion trade deficit in ag. $45 billion. And the only way that we can get commodity prices back up is handle that trade deficit. So, that being said, we need dialogue. If confirmed, will you commit on doing dialogue with President Trump and the people around ag to get our farmers an opportunity to have a better price for their crop?
Yes, I will, Senator, and I so look forward to that. I think one of the things I read recently that only 43% of our ag producers are net income positive. That is unsustainable. We have to find a better way, and it can't come always through government subsidies. We've got to expand the market. We've got to figure out input costs. One of President Trump's top priorities was food inflation. Well, this comes before food inflation because this itself will drive the cost of food down if we do our jobs and if we're able to produce for our ag community the way that, Coach, I believe that we can, working together.
Yeah, what we don't want to happen is what's happened to our drug industry. You know, we found in COVID, we look around going, how do we keep people, get people healthy? And all the drugs are made in China. And we're going to end up in the same situation if we don't wake up and smell the roses. It's going to happen. Yeah. Again, people are selling right and left, and you can't blame them. Our small farms are going to end up being corporations like the packing houses. We only, got 3 companies now that are meat packers, and one of them's owned by China. We're headed in a direction of unknown, and it's going to take leadership from your office to get that back on the right track. Our forest industry in my state, $36 billion a year. Now, with the USDA Forest Service under your purview, what priorities do you have for the health of our forests across the country? Not just in Alabama, but we have to continue that to make sure that we have healthy wood, because it is something that we're very proud of.
I know that's really important to Alabama and many of the other states that are represented here and across the United States Senate. My commitment is to hire an A++ team. We've already announced our Undersecretary, Mike Boren, for this position. I have great faith in his leadership. He is a businessman, and I think bringing to the table, hopefully with a quick confirmation process from all of you, he will bring to the table a team that will take our great firefighters in the Forest Service and hopefully realign and reorganize in a way that makes the Forest Service, including forest management, more productive, more efficient, more effective, so that we don't have the issues that we've had in these last number of years, and especially for our great producers in your state and other states.
Keyword, forest management. Key 2 words. we've got to manage our forests, do it the right way. American people across the country that are not in this business they shouldn't have to pay for everything the mistakes that we make. We're
Correct.
broke. We're 36 trillion in debt, and it's getting worse.
That's right.
Every day, and we're printing $80,000 a second, by the way, and we can't sustain that. Government's way too big. Disaster relief. Disaster relief. If we've had problems with tornadoes or floods or whatever in my state, it takes at least 3 years at times to get any kind of disaster relief. 3 years. And you know as well as I do, farmers borrow money from banks for a crop, and those bankers are looking around going, where's our money? Mm-hmm. Well, we're waiting for disaster relief. The bankers shouldn't have to deal with that, nor should the farmers. But I think there has to be a better plan for that at the end of the day. And I'm throwing all your problems out to you. You probably don't want to hear that, but we got a lot of problems that need to be fixed.
Well, Senator Coach, I believe that you and I having a conversation with our Commander-in-Chief and the fact that it's taking 3 years to get relief will be unacceptable to him. It is unacceptable to me, and I look forward to working with you to ensure that we do better, much, much better than that.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Senator Welsh.
Thank you very much. I don't want the coach to be upset, but when he asked the question, how did you both get here? I kind of get